I mean, I really wasn't going to the mall, but the clearance rack, well, it had other plans for me. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some clearance rack finds that I picked up, and I'm going to show you how I styled them using some thrifted pieces that I already have in my closet to create affordable outfit ideas that is stylish and intentional. If you love thrifted fashion, budget shopping, and learning how to style clothes that's already in your closet, then this video is for you. Hello everyone, my name is Mika. I go by the Shady Thrifter here on YouTube. And on this channel, we talk about all things fashion, all things thrifted fashion. So if that is something that you are interested in, please stick around. So before we get started on this video, let's just go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Yes, we crossed the 10,000 subscriber mark, guys. Of course, I don't want to just slide past that as if it didn't happen. I started this channel because of my love of thrifting, styling, and what I already had in my closet. Just trying to be simply intentional with fashion. Somehow now there are over 10,000 of you here with me. That means more to me than what you would ever realize. To sincerely thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for commenting, even when I'm just figuring things out as I go. Of course, we'll celebrate properly soon. Now, without further ado, let's just get into this clearance rack situation. And of course, I'm sure you guys want to know what I'm wearing. I am wearing this beautiful thrifted dress that I picked up from a Savers thrift store for $11.99. It is made by a brand called Lavish Alice. I am wearing a pair of Gucci stockings and a pair of BCBG Girls shoes that I featured a couple of weeks ago in another video. I believe it was my what is in my new in my closet for January. These shoes were featured, and I told you they look very Gucci-esque, and I love them. They are one of my favorite pairs of shoes that I've thrifted so far. They were $8.99, guys. And altogether, this outfit alone, minus the stockings, was about $20. Yes, so this is what I mean when I say you guys need to get out and go thrifting. Guys, I am so excited about this 10K. You guys just don't know how much this means to me. I am so happy that you guys are here with me. I am looking forward to another 10K by the end of the year. I'm gonna manifest it because y'all, I did not think I would be here today in 2 years with 10,000 subscribers. You guys are my people. We are learning from each other. We are out here slaying the day. And guys, I cannot wait to show you all what I picked up from the clearance rack and how I styled it. So guys, all of these items are from H&M. I did not put H&M in my description or the title of this video simply because YouTube algorithm just doesn't seem to really care too much for H&M, and therefore I didn't want to trip my algorithm by mentioning H&M. But I will tell you right now that all of these pieces that I will be showcasing today came from the high street fashion store, H&M, or fast fashion. I actually work across the street from a mall called Dallas Town Center, and on my lunch break a few days ago, I just happened to go get something to eat, and I stopped in H&M just to look around because I had some extra time to spare. And that is when I came across the clearance rack. And I will tell you one thing about H&M clearance rack: a lot of times you will find pieces that are only sold online, exclusive pieces. And what people don't know is when H&M have a online return, they do not send it back online. They usually mark it down 50% off of the online price. So a lot of people may not know that hack, but when you go on H&M, always check the clearance rack, because you'd be surprised that H&M online tends to have better clothing than H&M in the store, and sometimes they'll have exclusive pieces that they don't have in the store, which I found to be much better quality. As you guys know, I don't frequent the malls that often. The malls just don't make me happy. I like thrift stores, and so that is where I find my, personal style, and I find some really nice pieces. Of course, it's not curated like regular fast fashion stores. However, I just like thrift stores because of the variety of clothing that they have from the different eras, and that just makes me happy. I am just not a cut and paste girl. You guys should know that by now. I don't copy. I like to do my own thing and put my own spin on style, and therefore going into a store and everything is curated, 5 of these, 6 of these, to me just screams somebody's gonna be walking around looking like you, and that is something that I'm not a fan of. I like to be my own blueprint. And yeah, but you guys know that I'm always rapping and raving about how I love thrift stores. I mean, I got a whole YouTube channel about it. So without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and, talk you through these pieces that I picked up that cost me total $120 for everything. So, you win some, you lose some. I felt like these pieces went well with a lot of the pieces that I already have in my closet. And again, like I told you, if I see a piece in H&M in the thrift store and I like it, I'm gonna buy it. I don't care where it's at. Some stores I just don't shop, like Shein, or I think I have picked up something from like Fashion Nova, but really I try to stay away from actual like just trash, what I consider like just stores that just literally is a waste of money. And I don't think that H&M is that bad. They do tend to carry some nice clothing, and to each his own. I mean, everybody's budget is different. Everybody's taste is different. So if you find that H&M, Shein, Zara, I mean, hell, Forever 21, anything works for you, by all means, you stay in your comfort zone. This is not to judge anybody. I am only talking about my personal style and what I like to get. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I have never shopped at H&M or Zara or any other store. I love me a good Zara piece, honey. I love me a good Zara piece. You can't tell me I ain't in Neiman's when I'm in Zara. Zara is really that girl. Okay. I done said what I had to say. It's time to get into this haul. First of all, I have these beautiful sunglasses that I picked up from the H&M, of course. We already said that. And y'all, I got my cue cards, because y'all know I be chitty chat. Anyway, I got these beautiful sunglasses, and I will tell you, they did not have a price on them when I picked them up. They were the last pair in the store, and I took them to the counter and I asked the guy, like, how much are they? Because I don't see a price. Me thinking they were gonna be like $12. They ended up being $19, and by that time I had already fallen in love with them. They were not on sale. So yeah, so I really do love these. They are very retro glasses. They were not on sale. I think this is the only thing that did not ring up for sale. But again, by the time I got to the register, they were already I had already liked them. I had tried them on. And God knows, guys, I do not need another pair of glasses. I feel like every single time I go into a fast fashion store or H&M or Zara, I walk out with a pair of glasses. If I show you, I'm going to put a clip of my eyeglass drawer, and y'all going to be like, girl, you don't need no more glasses. I have so many pairs of sunglasses. And it's crazy because most of the time when I'm getting dressed and I'm heading out, I usually grab the same pair. I usually do not even change the glasses per outfit, I guess. Honestly, I haven't been out a lot where I can wear like it girl fashion. Most of the places that I'm going lately is very casual, or I'm out with the ladies. But when I was out partying on the regular, baby, listen. Ow. Oh, ow. Something about it. Next thing that I picked up was this skirt, and some of you may have remembered this. I believe this is from last season, but it is a chiffon circle skirt. And of course, I will put pictures in the cutaway for you guys to see everything. The online sale price, okay, first of all, the regular price of this skirt was $44.99. I actually purchased this skirt last summer. This is when everybody was doing like the Chloe boho look. Chloe had dropped that beautiful fashion show with all those romantic, like bohemian silhouettes. And H&M, you know, they showed up with their edition version of that. Some of the pieces that were on the runway. And this one I purchased because it was the butter yellow. And I also had purchased the blouse. I don't have a picture and I can't find a picture online, but the blouse was very beautiful and it went perfectly with the skirt. I think the whole outfit together was like a little over maybe $100 or $90. I got home and I felt like it was a very impulsive buy. I was just like, I have so many thrifted clothes that $80 for an outfit from H&M or $90, I just felt like, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it like that, because I know me. I'll get something and then the novelty wears off super quick. So I ended up taking it back and getting my money back, and I moved on. I didn't sweat it too much. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll go to the store and I'll buy something and just leave it in my closet and look at it and walk past it every day. And then I'm like, girl, you don't need that. Take that thing back, because I'll get my thrift store clothes and fall in love with them much easier because of the price. Okay? And so I just know for me, and I'm looking at this skirt now that I got it off the clearance rack, and look at how this skirt is like, it's like, you see the threads that are like coming all apart and stuff. And you know, so what I was saying is the regular price of this skirt was $44.99. The on sale price is $21.99, but I paid $19.99 because I believe that it was a return from an online purchase. So you can see here, the red tag is $19.99. So in H&M, if you get something online and return it, and then the store marks it down half off, it ends up being cheaper than the actual sale price online, because again, they're charging $21.99. Unfortunately, guys, unfortunately, a lot of these pieces that I'm showing you are sold out online. So only thing I can tell you is that you probably just need to go into the store and check the clearance rack to see if they have some of these pieces returned or still available. But yeah. And so what I did was I paired this with a shirt, a white shirt blouse that I thrifted. And I didn't turn around in the video because, girl, your girl back, I need some work on my back. I need some work on my back, okay? So I didn't turn around, but the blouse is a tie. It ties in the back. And so it's a really cute blouse, and I recently thrifted it, and I didn't pay much for it. But I really did love the way it looked with this skirt, because I felt like this skirt was so flowy and beautiful that you didn't need a lot going on at the top. That kind of silhouette, it just made it look super nice. I had my white Dior saddlebag, and then I just put on my Zara shoes that I got when I went to Dubai. I purchased these shoes, and I'm gonna tell you, these shoes I purchased from Zara, and they were honestly a really good investment, because I can wear these shoes with so many different things. And you will see in this video, I styled these shoes with a lot of different pieces. And this outfit came together very, very nice. To hype this video so that this video can get out into the YouTube streets, help your girl out. We are at 10K, actually past 10K. I'm at a little over 10,000 subscribers, and guys, I'm just so touched right now. You guys are the best. You made that shit happen. This next piece is a banger. Y'all, this is a new piece. Again, I lucked up with somebody's return because this piece is not even on sale online. This is from the new collection. And I was just like, it was a size small. And when I saw it, I was like, this is kind of big for a small. Remember, I told you, even when I thrift, I look at sizes, but then I don't, because sometimes you just gotta hold the item up and put it up to you and say, you know what, how did this end up here? And that goes for the clearance racks as well. Sometimes clearance pieces end up in that section of the store because they're miscut or misfit. I mean, there's no way. I wear a US 10 women's. I'm a true size 10, and this is supposed to be a small. Look at this dress, y'all. But when I saw this dress, I was like, oh no, I could fit this. The regular price was $59.99. I got this dress for $19.99. It's a great quality. This quality is so nice. Now this is a piece that H&M has that I would have paid $59 for. You guys know I am a sucker for a slip dress. I did a whole entire video on my slip dress collection. If you have not checked that out, I will link that video below. Go check it out. But I cannot walk away from a slip dress. And when I saw this with this beautiful lace at the bottom, I was like, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. And when I put it on, I was equally impressed. I was just like, that was a great buy. I'm glad that I was able to get that piece. And it fits me like a glove. I styled it with my YSL wallet on the chain purse. You know, I kind of put it like a clutch, as you'll see from the cutaway. And then I wore it with these beautiful thrifted wedge heels that I got, made by a company called New York Transit. And you can see these, and they are very casual, but I love these little like elastic bands that go around the ankle. And I love that it's a wedge heel, which makes them super comfortable. And yeah, this look just came together nicely. I didn't want to overdo it with the shoes or the purse because I really wanted the dress to speak for itself. It just has so much beautiful details with the lace on top of the white. I love black and white. I mean, and I even could have put a pair of black stockings on or tights with it to make it look even more elevated. That is also a really elevated thing to do when you wear white. Put on black tights, like opaque tights, and it will really elevate a white suit or a white dress. Try it. I guarantee you would like it. And even when I went onto the H&M website, I saw that the model had on a pair of trousers underneath this slip dress. And I was thinking, oh, that's a nice way to layer an outfit. I wouldn't probably wear a pair of trousers under a slip dress unless it had like a long slit or a split on the side. I would do a layering piece like that, but most likely if it's a straight pencil style slip dress such as this one, I usually wouldn't wear like a pair of trousers. It just, to me, it's a touch and go type situation. It probably wouldn't work for everyone. However, I have thought about doing a layering video because you can really keep your wardrobe intact by keeping summer and winter clothes in your wardrobe, and you can layer them together to kind of like merge into the next season. If you want me to show you how to do that, definitely comment and let me know below. Yeah, so that is the black and white slip dress that I paid $19.99 for, regular price, and still is the regular price, $59.99 from the new collection. The next item I picked up was these beautiful Fringe pants. Y'all look at these pants. How beautiful are these trousers? They have this beautiful like fringe on them. And guys, these were regular price $59.99. They are on sale for $41.99. However, I got them on the clearance rack in the store for $29.99. Again, I will put all of this in a cutaway. They are also sold out everywhere, and these pants had a fringe blouse that went with them that I saw when I went on the H&M site to get the item numbers for each item, and it was okay. But I don't know if you guys remember a few videos ago around Christmas time, I was showing you a sweater that had a whole bunch of like sequin on it. And the sequin was on the front and the back of the sweater. And I mentioned in that video, I said, you know what? This is vintage because there's no way that fast fashion would have put the sequins on the front and the back. And you know why I said that? Because here's a prime example. They put the fringe on the front of the pants, but they didn't put it on the back. That's fast fashion. They don't want to do the work. And these are really nice and they're unique. And I would not have paid $60 for them, but you know, $29 I felt like was very reasonable for them, especially when they are a very like unique piece. And I felt like even though they are, you know, plain in the back, I felt like they still look elevated and sophisticated. And so I went on and got them because I am a sucker for wearable art, and I feel like anything that is unique and just kind of stands out, I'm here for it. I love wearable art, and that is the direction that the fashion industry is moving towards now. I've been seeing all of these you know, baddie content creators, or you know, because YouTube is split. You know, a lot of the girls who go out and they buy high fashion
luxury, they don't really fuck with us, the thrift girls. They kind of, you know, they kind of act like they're a little bit better.
But what I'm noticing is that they are turning it around, because we all know the thrift girls is the baddies. We the real baddies, because we ain't sitting around doing what everybody else is doing. We all, if you look at all of the thrift girls on YouTube, we all have our own personal style, and that's what makes us unique. And I'm here for it. I love it.
We are not basic as bitches, okay?
What I did was I styled this with a thrifted cashmere blouse that I picked up from it's from the thrift store, but it's an express blouse. I got from the Goodwill. That's where I got it from. It was from the Goodwill. I put a picture of it in the cutaway. I mean, you can see it in the video. I didn't bring out every single piece to show because it's in the video. And so at Goodwill, I believe that blouse was like $6 or $7, because Goodwill has one price for all of their like blouses, trousers, dresses. They're all one price. So that blouse, which I absolutely love, me a vintage express piece, honey. That blouse cost me about $6 or $7, and I love it. It has like, it comes down on the shoulders, and y'all know how I feel about my neck and my décolleté area. I absolutely love it, and I felt like it just went beautifully with these trousers. And then I just had my Dior saddlebag again, and just put them on again with these beautiful Zara gold sandals, just to keep everything kind of on the neutral side. And I think it turned out really pretty. Next item is this sort of ruffled trim mesh blouse. Y'all, this has been one of my favorite go-to colors for the season. I just love this, like, I don't know if it's like a blue or green or like a mint or a seafoam, but whatever it is, I'm here for it. This blouse is also sold out all over H&M's website, online. It doesn't exist. It's sold out. So I know I must have great style, because everything that I picked up off the clearance rack is completely sold out online. That's confirmation, y'all. But like I said, this came in also a cream color, and I don't think the cream is sold out, but I know this particular color is sold out. Again, the regular price was $29.99. I paid $14.99. Let me just show you all. $14.99. And this is a very Chloe, boho, romantic. I love me some romantic clothes. I love this mesh. It is just so beautiful. And what I did was I just put it on with a pair of bloomer trousers that I picked up over the summer. I believe I got them from a Forever 21 going out of business sale. My daughter insisted that I go and grab some pieces. She was like, Mom, I'm sure you could find some stuff to create content with. I went in there and they had like everything was like 75 to 80% off. So I brought 3 pair of those bloomer pants. I brought white, pink, and I think a taupe color. And I thought they would look so pretty with this outfit. And as I show you in the cutaway, I think it came together really pretty. It's very casual and just like fun and girly. And then what I did was I just sort of paired it with my upcycle Fendi denim bag, and the colors in the bag kind of just blended everything together. And then I put on a pair of beautiful shoes that I thrifted recently. I thrifted these beautiful sandals. They are a pair of Zara sandals, and look at them. Look how sexy and cute these are. I love them. The heel is my perfect size. I love me a good old kitten heel. Y'all can say what y'all want. I love me a good old kitten heel. And guys, these are practically new. I paid $8.29 for these beautiful shoes, and they look so nice and casual. I mean, this is cute for a little lounge with the friends, or a little summer date with your man, or whatever, you know, going, you know, hanging out at the mall, going, you know, to the thrift store. Hey, I can wear it anywhere. But I love the way this look came together. This beautiful mesh shirt is adorable. This next piece is one of my favorites from the haul. It is this printed jumpsuit. Now, I love me, y'all know I love me a good old feminine piece now, a little vintage feminine piece. And it is this beautiful, like, it's called printed jumpsuit. The online price is $59.99. This jumpsuit is still priced at $59.99. It is a beautiful, like, it's sort of like the bloomer pants, but it has like this bubble hem at the bottom with a tie, you can tie it in a bow at the around the ankles, which is just everything about it I love, except I think the fabric is a little cheapy. I purchased a pair of bubble pants from Zara last summer, and the quality is chef's kiss. These, on the other hand, is definitely giving me, it's just not there. The quality is just not there. However, they are $59.99 online, but I paid $17.99 for it. So, I mean, a win is a win. Now, would I have paid $60? No, because this feels like something that came from like Shein or a real cheap store, but I do like the style, and I probably would not be able to put this in a wash machine. Most likely I would have to put this in a dry cleaner, which I don't mind, but I know I've had stuff from H&M in the past with this fabric, and it just don't last past that summer. After a few washes, irons, you gotta toss it. And I already know that's where this is going. The straps, I can just tell it's not a high quality piece. Of course it's not, it's from H&M, but you know, sometimes you do get some good pieces where, you know, it kind of shock you, such as this black and white dress is an excellent quality. This dress feels like it came from, you know, Nordstrom or even Neiman's or Saks. It's a great quality fabric. This, on the other hand, is very, it's not even like, it's chiffon, but it's not even that. I can't really explain. It's like, but yeah. But anyway, I do love the way it looks on me, and I love me a good romper. Again, I only paid $17.99, so I'm not really complaining. It's very whimsical and feminine. The fabric is cheap. We talked about that. Probably wouldn't have bought it for the regular price. But I put on the Zara gold sandals, and you know, my Chanel purple 23 purse to seal the look and bring it together. And I think it looks beautiful for a nice sunny day out on a walk with a cute straw hat or something. It'll work. I can work anything. So I feel like it came together nicely. Even with a pair of flat sandals or my cute little Chanel thong sandals would have looked really cute with it. I think the girl on the H&M model is wearing some thong sandals and a cute chain. So very boho, Chloe-esque. Yeah, but I think it looks nice, and yeah, I'm here for it. So that is that. Lastly, we have this black dress, and it is sort of like a, I guess it's like a bandeau dress. The regular price is $59.99. I believe this is still $59.99 online. However, it is completely sold out. I could not even find the black one. They only had a red one, a picture of a red one online, and that is why I posted the red one on the cutaway. However, I only paid $19.99 for it, and I absolutely love this. Y'all know I love anything that shows my décolleté and my neck and shoulders. I love it, especially with the short haircut. I think it just looks so beautiful, and I love that it's so flowy. When I first saw it, I said this might be it is the edition collection. So this is from the edition collection, which, if you don't know, H&M edition is a more higher level exclusive collection that they come up with every season, and it's a little more expensive, but the quality is there with the edition pieces. And I think 3 of the pieces that I showed you, the pants with the fringe, this black dress, and also the black and white dress, are all from the H&M edition collection, along with the butter yellow skirt. They are all from the edition collection. And so what I did was I styled this dress with these beautiful shoes that I thrifted, another pair of cute kitten heel shoes, and I just love these colors in the shoes, and I will put a close-up of them in the cutaway. But they were $7, and let me just see if you can zoom, if I can focus. $7.29 from Unique Thrift Store. And I just love these vintage heels. They are made by a brand called Lulu Guinness, and they are made in Spain. So you know that's a good shoe. Made in Spain. And I'm obsessed with them. I love me some comfort, y'all. I am old, I just look young, baby. But when I step out, I'm gonna be, because my girlfriend said, oh, I hear you cha-chaing. Oh, baby, you gonna hear these kitten heels cha-chaing across the street and down the road, in the malls and in the thrift store. You hear some clicking? That's me clicking and a clacking, because, baby, I'm a click and clack with my little kitten heels, baby. But, yeah. So this dress, I absolutely love the way it looks and how it feels on me. It is a little teeny bit too big, but it's an easy fix, just a little wide around my back and chest. So I just get a couple of stitches put in there by a seamstress, or I can do it myself on the sewing machine. And yeah, so guys, that brings me to the end of this video. That is my entire clearance rack haul. I just want to thank you guys again for watching, supporting me. I promise you there is so much more where this came from. Again, thank you so much, the bottom of my heart, for the 10K and beyond. You guys are my people. This would not have happened without your love and support of my channel and you guys sticking it out with me. I just love all the beautiful comments and everything you have to say that is so supportive. Y'all, when I tell you, sometimes your biggest supporters are the people you don't know. It's not your family, it's not your friends, it's the people all over the world who show you love because they see you, the current you, not the past you. They see you in the present. And that is what I love about you all. You see me in the present and you don't deflect. You give me my flowers and I am so forever thankful for it. Guys, I will be back and I'm going to try to post now every Sunday and try to get in a rhythm of having my videos posted Sundays. I don't do a lot of shorts because I'm just not a short person. I try to do them, but shorts don't do well for me. I'm not as creative as some people are with the shorts. But you know what? The long form is working for me. And if you guys have any ideas for me or any suggestions for upcoming videos, I am open to your suggestions. And yeah, so without further ado, guys, I am going to go ahead and head out. It is time for me to walk your boy solo, but I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. God bless you all. Thanks again for watching, and bye.